We are currently outside the Egyptian embassy in London, where protesters in solidarity with Palestine have gathered to protest what they see as the Egyptian government's complicity in Israel's blockade of aid into Gaza. No humanitarian aid has entered the Gaza Strip for 52 days after Israel blocked all aid into the Strip at the start of March. There have also been a small group of counter-protesters here defending Sisi's government in Egypt, saying that Egypt has maintained access of humanitarian aid into Gaza and that the crossing is open 24/7.
I'm protesting outside the Egyptian embassy because I think it's really important to put pressure on governments and leaders who are actually in a position to do something, and in Egypt's case they are in a position to allow aid to cross into Gaza, and this is a humanitarian crisis. And I just can't believe that more people aren't taking to the streets, because what we're seeing in slow motion is people being starved to death.
We're here today outside the Egyptian embassy as a protest to demand that Egypt open Rafah crossing. There is humanitarian aid waiting at the Rafah crossing, waiting to get in. Palestinians in Gaza are starving. They're facing a famine because their aid cannot get in. Unfortunately, the Egyptian government here is complicit because they need to open Rafah crossing. The Egyptian people are no doubt with the Palestinian people. When Gaza is being bombed, the Egyptian people are feeling that pain. They're saying, open Rafah now. But the government, unfortunately, is not doing so. Historically, with every occupation, there has been collaborators. Those from our own people that support the occupation of our own people.
I'm here in solidarity with my country, Egypt, against these traitors that claims the Gaza border is not open. It is open. And you could have seen that when Macron visited Egypt a few days ago, when our president, the hero, went with Macron to Gaza, to Rafah, and they spoke with Palestinians. I don't know the recent news what they are, but what I know is the Strip is open.
You have the power to open that border. Israel telling you not to open it, you have the power. Why are you stopping it? Why you're building more fences to stop your own people, stop the Egyptian peoples, our brothers, of delivering food? We know the Egyptian people, they are our brothers and sisters, and they want to help us. Unfortunately, the Sisi and the King of Jordan and all these leaders in the Arab world are not lifting a finger to stop this Holocaust.
Egypt has done more for the Gazans and even the Israeli citizens that died on October 7th than any other country around the world, even the Israelis. There is a huge line going for miles of Egyptian aid and other countries' aid waiting to get in. Somebody has to let them in on the other side. We don't control the other side of the border. Assad's puppet Hamas controls the other side.
The leader was imposed on the people, we know that. They are holding the people with an iron fist. They can't do anything. We've seen the people trying to send things to us. We've seen the market guy who threw an orange to send as much as he can to the Gaza people. So we know the Egyptian. They're our brothers. We know what they want to do. But the government is stopping that because the US is applying so much pressure because Egypt owes the World Bank, the IMF that are pressuring them. They owe them billions of pounds. So they know they can't do anything.
Rafah open 24 hours, 24/7. We know the reality. These people that doesn't know the reality. The reality is only Egypt behind Gaza.
The head of Egypt, Sisi, has close ties to Israel and the US, who obviously are not supporting the Palestinians. They don't support Palestinians' right to flee from war, from blockade, and they don't support the entrance of aid into Gaza. I think that there's a huge influence on Middle Eastern leaders and Arab leaders by the US and by Western powers, and they fail to do their duty to protect their brothers and sisters in Palestine. And it's gone on for 75 years now.
They're authoritarian regimes that have come into power by force, and they use force. They stand up against political activity, political actions from the people. So that's why they don't represent the people.